I'd like you to meet two beautiful black cats, Remington and Rufus. Come here, Rufus, look this way. There you go. These two boys are two big adult black cats that are on their way to PetSmart in a couple of minutes. They were born in April of 2012, and they are twin brothers. If you're interested in a great big black cat, this might be the cat for you. One or both of them, actually. They have a long history with PAWS. They were surrendered to us when they were about 16 weeks old, and they were born in the Summerfield Housing Addition off 122nd to a stray neighborhood cat. They are sweet brothers who have been adopted together, returned once because the young couple who adopted them had a baby and they just didn't have time for these two big boys anymore. And then they were both adopted out separately to two separate people, and a few months later were both returned. Both because their new owners were moving and couldn't find an apartment that would take their cats. So we now have Rufus and Remy back, and they're looking for a home or homes once again. These guys are typical brothers. They will sleep together and clean each other and share a food bowl and share a water bowl without any issues, and then suddenly they decide they want to wrestle and they will hiss and swipe at each other, and then 5 minutes later they'll be sleeping together again. So, you know, typical brothers. They're both looking for homes. Like I said, it'd be cool if they could get together again in the same home because they are used to each other. But if they need to go to separate homes, that can be arranged as well. But they, like I said, have been adopted once in together to the same home, and then adopted separately within weeks of each other, and then also returned within weeks of each other. So they're back together again. If you have other cats in the house, expect that these guys will probably be the dominant cat. What you got on your nose there? There we go. And if you have dogs in the house, make sure that your dogs understand that the cats are probably going to rule the roost. And most of that's just because they're so big. These are big guys. They're not small kittens. They are probably both at least over 10, maybe over 12 pounds apiece. They have not been around kids very much, although I think they would probably do okay. Rufus is the charmer of the two. He likes to sit on your lap, and he's also content if you don't always have time to give him lots of attention. But be prepared if you nap, because he will climb right up on top of you, according to his old owner. Remy is a little bit more social in that he craves your attention and he'll sit right next to you. He also loves toys and is very smart. So these are the two boys. If you're interested in them, like I said, they'll be going up to PetSmart in a few minutes here. Today is June the 26th. And there he goes again. My guess is that that one is probably Remy, because he's very curious and always all over the place. And this is Rufus up here, who'd rather just sit on your lap, or you'll wake up with this big 12-pound weight on your chest if you fall asleep on the couch and it's nap time. Both of them are a little bit shy at first when they first get into a new home. It was, I believe, Rufus's dad on the second home that he had that called us about a week after he adopted him and said that he was living under the couch, mostly because the guy had just moved into a brand new big empty house. And like all cats in a new environment, they're not really sure where the dangers are until they can check everything out, and it took him a while to check out the whole house. But until he's checked out that litter box, in he goes. Until they've checked it all out, they're going to hide. And his new owner, thankfully, didn't mind him hiding. He just pulled the couch out from the wall a little bit and crawled back there and fed him back there and petted him. And he said he was perfectly content to be behind the couch with his cat. So that was a good owner. It's too bad he had to move and couldn't take his cat with him. But these are beautiful black cats. Black cats are the best. We love black cats. They're hard to get adopted because people don't understand black cats. But if you're interested in them, please come by PetSmart and take a look and check out Rufus and Remington.